What's going on, y'all? 5100 podcast.
Yes, sir.
Back like we never left.
Yep, even better.
Yes, sir. Consistently putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never gonna stop.
Never.
Yes, sir. So on this episode right here, man, we gonna give y'all a some personal stories about, how we came up in the game of, dealing with females and stuff like that.
Right.
The ultimate game.
Yeah.
Because it take a whole lot of work, whole lot of patience.
Mm-hmm. And a whole lot of fucking up.
Man, what? A lot of mistakes.
Yeah, not understanding that the good guy role is not gonna get it done.
Nah, and that's crazy because that's actually a perfect segue
Okay.
into one of my stories. So,
Okay.
The thing that kind of turned me kind of into a thought.
Okay.
But
Keep it real here.
yeah. Cause I think we done all been through them stages.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like you don't know who you is unless you done been through a thought stage.
That's a fact.
That's just my perspective.
Unless you like not having sex at all and saving yourself for marriage. If you out here having sex, like you need to know what's going on.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to know what the environment is.
Right. Because you're gonna be living in it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my story kind of started, man. Like I was fresh out of high school. Bro.
Okay.
Fresh out of high school. Nigga didn't know nothing about life.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I ended up meeting this girl. We met on MySpace. That's how I show you how old that shit was.
Back in the day,
man.
Yeah.
So man, we met on MySpace. Just regular talking, and she told me that she actually drive by my area. Where I'm from, Fayette County. I'm from Moscow, Tennessee. So that's a little out the way.
Mm-hmm.
But she told me she drove through there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nice if we met. We've been talking on, so let's meet up. So we end up meeting up, end up getting into a serious relationship with her. Now, this was the turning point from cut clean, not knowing shit about life tears to, I'm a dog now to you.
Yeah, okay, what happened?
So, bro, I remember, man, personal story now. I remember, man, I was at Nike. I worked at Nike one time, man. And all of a sudden, I just wasn't feeling right. I'm like, damn, man, what the fuck going on? Man, went to the bathroom, piss burning like a motherfucker.
Oh shit.
I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Now remember this, I don't know shit about, that side of the lifestyle.
Right.
So man, I go to the doctor. The doctor tell me a nigga I burnt. I'm like, what the fuck? She had to explain.
The clap.
Bro, she had to explain to me what was going on. So I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have sex with number one person, and that's supposed to be my gal.
Right.
So, man, bro, I called on the phone, bro. She lied. She was like, no, there could be anything. It could be something in the air. I'm like,
in the air?
In the air.
Corona wasn't out then. Cap ass shit.
Oh, shit. So, bro, I ended up confronting her about it, and she ended up telling me the truth. Like, yeah, I cheated on you. I had sex with another dude, whatever. Raw. That's supposed to be my girl.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, bro, fuck this. So, you know what I'm saying? After that, my mentality was kind of fucked up because it's like, man, I've never treated you wrong, never cheated, never did nothing wrong.
Right.
And you go out and cheat on me with a dude? I'm like, what the fuck? And, bro, it's like, I don't know what a flip just switched in my head. Like, my mentality was, I'm going to do this first before anybody do it to me.
You realize you just said, hold on. A flip just switched in my head.
I didn't realize a switch just flipped in my head.
All right.
That I'm going to do this shit before she do it to me again.
Right.
And, bro, I carried that mentality through every relationship from then on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, that was just my own personal baggage.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, that opened up a fucking Pandora's box.
Well, of course it's more than one because you kind of go through the realization over and over before you accept it.
Real talk.
This situation happened with a girl that wasn't my girl, but she was acting like she just would not give me no play, bro. Like I was trying forever, man. I ain't gonna lie, she's still one of the baddest I hit to this day. But okay, anyway. So, she was dealing with this guy that was in college when we was in high school. So, I'm just a candy selling that nigga at school, play football but don't start.
Yeah.
Sell dope when I get off the bus. It's like I'm nobody That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't stop me. You know, you got the confidence to try.
Yes, sir.
So she denied me for the longest. So finally, it's kind of like she started to open up to me. Like she'll let me hug her a little tighter sometimes. I think she just liked the persistence of it, right?
Yeah.
So we get to the point where we texting all that type of shit. So we had to do a project, and the Spanish teacher looked out for your boy. She put me in the same project group as her. You know what I'm saying? So we got to work. You know, we got to work out some communication. If you can talk, you can get in there. I just need some time. That's all I need.
Yes, sir.
So you know, we texting or whatever, and eventually we stopped texting about the fucking project. You know what I'm saying? We texting to see what's going on with each other. Yada yada yada. So, I had a birthday one night, and I invited her to the little birthday dinner I had or whatever.
Yes, sir.
So she said she wasn't gonna come. She was like, I don't want to deal with my mama. And I was like, all right, I know how that be. You know what I'm saying? Especially going out with a boy.
Yeah.
So I get it. But she ended up reaching back out to me like, I tried harder. She gonna let me go. I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? So, but she got a nigga now. This whole time she got a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, man, we chilling. My homie and his girl, they together. So they just, you know, in high school, you just kissing, just, and me and her just sitting there, just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I'm gonna make some moves and shit. So grab on the thighs, all that. Yeah. So we got it. Long story short, we got to kiss. So let's fast forward to where it's kind of like we just not talking like that, but it's understood it's probably gonna happen one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So one random night, G, my sister wanted to go to the library. So my mama didn't feel like taking her. So I got my license now, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. So I took her. I got a text from her, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, that what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just ain't no hey, just straight what you doing.
Yeah.
So she hit me with the what you doing, whatever. So I'm like, shit, so and so I'm at the library. She was like, come get me. I was like, bet. I told my sister, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. You over here with this shit you doing, you know, I'm finna go get it. So whatever. So I go get her. So we go behind the we go behind this middle school. I ain't gonna say what name of it is.
Yeah.
But we go behind this middle school. And like, bro, I'm feeling on this thing. I know she eating your boy alive, bro. First of all, I going too fast. When I picked her up, she came out with the white beater and this tight ass jogging pants. Her wet just got the shower.
Ooh.
Looking good.
Yes, sir.
Looking good. So we ended up smashing whatever. I ended up smashing her goddamn on the bleachers out there. And it's just like, but what woke me up was like, damn, this fine ass girl got this semi-successful dude and she's still in high school. Like, you would think that I wouldn't be the guy, you know what I'm saying, she'll fuck off with. And she did.
Yep.
And it opened my eyes, boy. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers. She ain't just fucking nigga. We behind the school with it. You know what I'm saying? On the bleachers with it. Like, damn.
It's so crazy how, like, your eyes get open. Like, the fuck? This what's going on out here.
They do this. Like, it's like you almost had this belief when you're younger that females don't cheat.
Yeah.
It's like always over here with niggas, dogs, yada yada yada. It was never. My mama didn't never teach me about how women cheat. Like
No,
play them. Like it's just like it's never talked about.
Right.
So yeah.
And that's what, like, even when you bring up that situation, like, bro, I done smashed married chicks and everything with no remorse back in the day.
Facts.
I mean, no remorse, bro. And it was like, I think the thing for me was, it wasn't the fact that she was married. It was the fact that you had a husband that was actually doing shit.
Right.
And it was like, you knew I wasn't there for number one reason, and you was still cool with it.
Right.
Like, bro, this story. So, man, once again, I end up hitting. We was just on Facebook.
Right.
Cool. Like, it wasn't supposed to lead to nothing. We just cooling. So, man, we on Facebook chilling or whatever. She ended up hitting me with a message. Not nothing crazy, not nothing sexual. You know, it just started off on some cool shit. So me, I'm already in full thought mode at this point in my life. So of course, you know, I'm starting to hit her with the little jabs, like the little poking prods to see where the man is.
Where can I get to?
Yeah. So man, I threw one of my reels out there and she bit off of us. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So would you mind coming through, you know, so we can talk and shit?
Yeah.
Oh well, you know, I wouldn't have no problem. Like, okay, cool. So I'm like, bet. So from there on, this the way my mind thought.
Okay.
This the way I think, knowing the game now.
Yeah.
If you a young dude, you gotta understand, communication is your number one entry.
Facts.
If you can talk, you in the door already. You
just gotta get in the head a little bit.
That's
just a little bit.
Bruh, do you want want to break down how this. If you can enter the mind, you can enter the heart. If you can enter the heart, you can enter everything else.
If you tight and you got a good conversation piece, look, that's why with us we attracted to physical. Women are attracted to what you got and what kind of mouthpiece you got, what you can do.
Right.
It's not more so about physical attraction with them. So you can talk, bro. You can talk that shit. Hey, I ain't gonna tell you how to do it, cause I can't.
Right.
You gotta learn it, bro.
Yes, sir.
But if that mouthpiece there, action.
If you can get to them on an intellectual level.
Yes, sir.
And the number one thing that you cannot start.
What's that?
You can't start with sex.
No.
You gotta understand who she is as a person. That's what gets you in the door.
Right.
Because if you care about more than her pussy, even if you really don't,
right,
and you saying you
if you just show some interest,
that's
like it's all you gotta do. Like I'm talking to a chick right now. I know you still tell your story, but I'm talking to a chick right now where like she do her makeup and shit. Well, how long you been doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? What's your favorite thing to do with it? You know what I'm saying? What got you into this? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's not that I'm not interested. It's like I'm more interested in her. So it's like I'm gonna go ahead and basically do my part for her to be comfortable.
Yes, sir. That's a big key.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting over to the crib.
Right.
Once we got over to the crib, the vibe was off, and not in a bad way, but in like I'm the one that's kind of trying to be respectful and shit. You know, I'm the one that's actually trying to watch this move, and I'm the one that actually trying to make sure that ain't nothing going down. Because even though my mind is in that area, I don't want to be the first one to jump off the boat in case I miss the boat and hit straight water.
That's one thing we ain't got a luxury in it. Like we
nah.
have to massage it.
Yes, sir.
They can open up and just say, I want some dick, but you can't just be like, I want some pussy. Like it's like you gotta massage your way to that.
Got to.
That's not always easy.
Hell no. Especially when as soon as she come through the door, you ready to smash?
Yeah.
It's hard to play that off for so long.
Like, damn. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And they know what to wear too.
Bro,
they know what they
every fucking time. And bro, like I said, she came dressed respectfully. So my mindset is, we actually gonna chill.
Right. So I'm willing to take this chill this time to get to where I'm trying. Okay, I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So, bro, like I said, we on the couch watching the movie, just chilling, whatever.
Right.
Once again, I'm focused on the movie. I'm not making the first move. Right. So, man, as the movie go on, she was like, "You really watching this?" I'm like, don't. I'm like, don't we supposed to be watching? She was like, "Well, yeah, but I ain't here for no reason. I thought you were gonna pay me some attention." I'm like, okay.
Doors opening up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
so real spill. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I'm paying you attention. We talking and stuff. She was like, nah, not that attention. And
what attention she was talking about to you?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, what was so crazy was how blatantly she did it, bro. Shirt and bra come off at the same time. I'm like,
she professional.
All right, well, yeah, I know where this night going.
You know what I'm talking about.
So, bro, I'm gonna tell you, and that it's a sleek downside to this story, bro. Okay. So, bro, I end up hitting her. I left a key element out. I knew the dude. I knew her husband. But like I said, this was at the height of my dog, bro. Right. This was at the height. No. Because, so, at this point in my life, bro, I'm looking at it like this. If you gonna cheat on your husband and you know I know this nigga, you don't get no fuck. Why should I give a fuck?
She's definitely the worst in this situation.
Oh, yeah. And look, now, that wasn't my nigga. I just knew him.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I knew of him. Right. So it was like, what the fuck I'm gonna feel bad for? But, bro, when I tell you, bro, she did everything in her power to make sure that, like, nobody, number one, that it didn't get out. And number two, that she made it seem like I would never have sex with him. Right. I would never do that. Right. I'm like, boy, I could have recorded, but I ain't that type of nigga though. Right. I keep it in my memory. Yeah. Like, but bruh, don't do that, fool. Yeah. Like, she was really like on some. I never fuck this type of dude. Right. This type of dude. Like,
that's how it go.
My dick was in your mouth yesterday.
That's how it go.
Yep.
It's like, I don't believe. Okay, hold My boy Project Pat said, two things I never seen: a UFO and a hoe that won't go.
Oh.
And I live by that. Even if I got a woman I trust, I don't trust her 100%.
Nope.
Because I know that in one way, women are really, really susceptible to being used or being taken advantage of.
Yep.
Is when they emotionally unstable, like when they got something going on with their guy, or they sick of just being a married woman.
Yes.
They just want something different type stuff. So I noticed that.
And that was one of the things that during our conversation when I was throwing my hooks out, that was one of the things. Like, she was like, this just so boring, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to take it. I want somebody that's just aggressive and that just want it. I'm like you said yes to this man. Like, you said I accept everything that come along with him.
Right.
So if he wasn't doing it, why you didn't say no?
Right.
Of course, I ain't talking myself out of no pussy. I
Right.
didn't say that to her.
Right.
I was saying it in my head.
Right.
Because once she said she was coming to the crib, I don't give a fuck what the complaint is. I'm willing to listen, baby. Come on.
Let me, like they say, a shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. You know what I'm saying? it's damn near the truth every time. Like, every dude, every female that I smashed that had a dude, it was kind of that situation. It was just like, she just wanted to run her mouth.
Yep, most of the time.
And I never really was like, oh, he just ain't shit. I would just be like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I never would indulge in it, but I would at least give her enough comfort to get what I want.
Yep.
Now, I know ladies listening probably like, they some dog. Keep this in mind. We were young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's to this day, even though I ain't got no girl, I don't mess with dudes' girls.
Nah.
Like, I don't do that no more because I don't want the karma, for one. And then for two, you could be that like, it could be a relationship that's barely holding on, and you be the one that kind of blow it up.
Yep.
Even though it's her decision, you can't dismiss your ownness in it.
Nah.
That's not how it go.
Yeah, and like I said, even when it came to like I said, that young lady married, even though I knew it was on the rocks,
right.
I could have been responsible and been like, nah, you married, try to work it out.
Right.
But like CJ said, bro, I was young, you know what I'm saying?
You're just trying to get it where you can get it.
That's it. And like I said, all it was about then was putting notches under the belt.
Yeah, facts.
So it was like, yeah, I'll be your shoulder to crown, but after you get done crying, we got some business to handle.
Right. I gotta get them cheeks.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So I dealt with this other chick. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell about when I got my heart broke. The first time I got my heart broke, who was it? Because it was a couple times early.
Part of the growing pains of being a man.
Right.
You gonna have at least one.
Mm-hmm. At least. If you active, you gonna have at least.
Oh yeah.
You gonna have at least one. So it was the chick I was talking to. I like we were kind of together, but I never really got to smash. It was a short ass relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, make a long story short, she got mad at me because I ended up fucking her friend. Now this is I know that's just horrible. You know what I'm saying? But it is a way to kind of break it down where you can understand it. So I was talking to her, but I used to always have to sneak over her house, and her folks would be there while I'm there. It was just, and I never really could just get comfortable enough to, you know what I'm saying, make my moves. It was a relationship because we called it that, but it really wasn't a fucking relationship.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at it as an adult now, you can't even count that as cheating today. But her friend was available, and her friend was drawing down on me. I never even really looked her way, but her friend was drawing down on me, and we stayed in the same apartment. And her mama worked overnight. Ooh. So come on, straight off the bus, cheeks.
Yes, sir.
Action. You know what I'm saying? We got action. You know what I'm saying? But she was jocking hard, so we smashed with her. But I did feel fucked up about that. But you know what I ended up finding out later?
Was that?
She was fucking my partner.
Oh, shit.
Before I even messed with her friend.
Oh,
my nigga had hit her, and he told me about her, and it was just certain shit he was saying about her career. I was like, God damn, fool.
What
you know what I'm
fuck?
saying? So it was like, that didn't break my heart, but it basically broke down that pedestal I had women on. It was like, that's some game right there.
Bruh.
Yeah, it shot the legs off that bit.
what's fun about you saying that, bro? That was a saying that my mama used to say, bro.
Right.
Don't ever put nobody on a pedestal because if you see what they do wrong,
Right.
it just make the fall even harder.
Facts.
And I was like, damn, fool, that's crazy. To go off what you was saying about smashing the girl friend, I done did that before too.
Yeah. It's the life of a dog.
Oh yeah. And bro, I'm gonna tell you. So the way this situation went down, me and this girl, we was just cool. We worked at a job.
Right. Yeah. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We was at a job.
Yeah.
And we was just cool.
Mm-hmm.
But she liked the nigga. At that time, I had a girl. Now listen to.
I'm with you. I'm all with you. Come on.
I had a girl. So I'm telling her, nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. You know,
Right.
I got a girl, whatever. Relationship was cool, but I was dogging still. So
Right.
whatever.
I'm just doing me out here.
I'm doing me, bro.
Right.
So man, her friend ended up like, her friend was the wild crazy one.
Yeah.
You know, you got the nice one.
She with it.
You got the nice one.
Yeah.
You got the wild one.
You got the wild one, the nice one, the cock blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cock blocker was not in this equation this time.
So you good to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, like I said, the nice one really was feeling the nigga. Like, we talked all the time on lunch, on break. We were just cool.
Right.
Nothing sexual happened, but she really wanted to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy friend hit me one day like, you know so-and-so really like you. Why you just won't talk to her? I'm like, man, because I got a girl.
Right.
And she was like, so if a female tries you wouldn't do it? And I'm like, man, nah, I got a girl.
In your mind, that's what you try to like. But you know damn well, if she get to grabbing at any kind of meat round, it's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down. So yeah.
So I'm trying to talk myself out of the pussy.
This for you got control. Like you have no control at this point. At the young age, you don't.
So bro, she was like, so you mean to tell me if a female did something you wouldn't do nothing bad? I'm like, what you mean do something? Like do something like, you know,
it's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah. Try to grab your dick or try to suck your dick or something. I'm like, man, no, bro, I got a girl. She was like, bet. Come to the house. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. First of all, I don't even fool with you like that. And you know your best friend trying to talk to me.
And see, this the thing. When you young, you don't know females do shit like this. Like you don't know that they will convince a nigga to cheat, bro.
Bruh.
Like they like, cause you don't think they do it. It's like they complain about it so much that you don't even understand. Friends are fucking their friends' boyfriends out here, bro.
With no remorse.
No remorse. I just look. It's about me. I gotta please me.
Yep. So, bro, and once again, I'm in thought mode, but I'm still kind of naive to the game still.
Right.
So, she didn't even stay far away from the job.
Okay.
So I ended up pulling up one day, and we was just her folks was there, like mama, daddy, brothers. I'm like, this shit weird as hell. What the fuck you got me in here for?
Right.
Little did I know, all them worked around the same time.
Yeah.
Like they all left at like 5:30.
Just cleared the building.
Bruh, it went from 7 niggas in the house to just me and her in like 20 minutes. Damn. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, you know what's going on.
Bruh, it's like that's when the red flags started going off.
That sound like I ain't gonna say a hood family, but I know how that shit be. It be fucking going on.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Everybody know when to leave.
Yeah. It's that.
So, bruh, we in her room just chilling. She come off the rip like, you remember what I told you at work? I'm like, yeah. She was like, you said you wouldn't cheat, right? I'm like, I told you I wasn't gonna do nothing.
Right.
Let me show you. Pull down the pants. It's a wrap.
It's going down.
Fuck my girl. Fuck your home girl. Let's go, baby.
Let's get it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
The head was so fire.
He was like, oh, man, lost. I know. Lost, fool.
Bruh, before I know it, bruh, I didn't even know I had a girl no more.
Right.
I'm talking about, bruh, okay, so after we smashed or whatever, now no, all 3 of us work together. So we at work, and once again, me and her best friend, we talk every day. We eat lunch and everything.
Right.
So she was like, you seem a little different. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, I don't know. You just ain't been interacting as much. Once again, when you young, you don't understand how to play the game.
You can't switch up the fucking motion. You got to stay calm.
Gotta stay consistent.
Yes.
And that was one of my fuck up learning because I was trying to be distant from her.
Right.
Because I actually felt bad about what I did.
It's eating at you, but you got to, when you do wrong and you want to stay where you're at, you got to make it look normal. And that's why when people talk about cheating and shit, it's grown ass folks, you don't get a pass.
Nope.
Because you know what it takes to do it.
Exactly.
It's a whole different kind of line.
Yep. Because when you young, you not thinking consequences.
Nah, you just doing what you do.
Yep. You ain't thinking about hurting nobody. Just shit. It was pussy. It was there. I just decided to do it. So it was like, man, that shit was so crazy.
Yeah.
And it was like, I really ended up like, I ain't gonna say I ended up. Mm-hmm. We both ended up messing that friendship up because, of course, the female ended up telling her because we both kind of switched up our like demeanors and the distance.
So they knew she knew what was going down.
So yeah, once the homegirl told her, it was a wrap from there. I say after I smashed her friend, 3 days later, me and her never talked again. I think I worked that job another 4 months.
Yeah. We
never spoke again, bro.
So let's transition. This is something, man, if you've been through this, you hate it. It's the worst zone to be in.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting friend zone.
Bruh.
And this is, see, look. See, I heard females say, I really just want a male friend that cares about me and ain't trying to, can I be honest with you, baby? If he's attracted to you, that nigga doesn't exist.
Don't happen, bro.
A nigga will wait 3 years as a friend role, thinking he gonna get some pussy. You just don't understand.
Exactly.
So, I had this chick, man. Whew.
It always be the baddest ones.
Yes, too, bro. It's like they fuck with your head.
Yep.
And it's like Patrice O'Neal said it like, you don't want to be scared to take the loss. Like, you got to take the loss.
Yep.
So you got to go for what you're trying to go for.
Yep.
The way you end up in the friend zone is when you don't.
Yep.
When you try to tiptoe around it.
Yes, sir.
And try to get her to like you. It's like, bro, if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you.
Yep.
And but even with that said, you can put yourself in the friend zone when you had a chance, because she might not be attracted to you, but you get around her enough, you do you, but you don't come at her every beck and call, and you don't give her relationship advice like that. Like, you can work because she gonna see you as that quote unquote nothing ass nigga. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's who gets the draws.
Yep. And the craziest thing about being in the friend zone too, bro, which I'm not sure if women know this, but they probably do. They probably know you want to smash.
They know it.
They just playing like
they getting what they can get.
Yes.
But like, even if it ain't got to be buying her something. It can just be, I want this male perspective on shit that's going on.
Yep.
So they will pimp the shit out of that situation to get what they want.
Bruh.
You can't knock them.
And I'm talking about, bro, one of my worst friend zone situations, bro. There was a female that I wanted to talk to relationship wise, like not just smashing, like
She had something going. Yeah,
bro, I'm talking about beautiful, smart.
Yeah.
Of course, all the niggas wanted to talk to.
Right.
So I'm just trying to play my role. Once again, I believe if I can get into the conversation, I'm in there.
Right.
So, bro, I remember we ended up talking one day, and she gave me this long conversation about how, she feel like don't no dudes really appreciate her, ain't no real men and shit like that.
Right.
So, of course, I'm hitting her with all of the,
yes it is, baby.
Yeah, I'm hitting her with
all.
all.
I'm right here. Baby.
I'm hitting her with all this shit.
Yeah.
So she was like, well, you seem like a good dude, maybe you'll be somebody I call on from time to time. So I'm in thought mode. So when I hear call on,
that sound like, you calling on me.
Yes. Okay. So I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm in the dough.
I got a service to provide here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you calling on me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, bro, I remember one of our longest conversations, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm throwing the bait and she catching it, but she not catching it the way I want her to catch it.
Right.
I'm throwing the bait out here like, you know what I'm saying? Do you send niggas sexy pictures, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I do. I got a couple in my phone. So I'm like, okay. So let me get one. Well, no, I don't really want to do that. It'll mess up our friendship. No, it won't. It's just a picture, baby. It ain't.
I mean, who you think I am? Like, think a picture gonna have me fucked up like that? Which it will. But, you know, like,
Real talk. If I see it now, I gotta touch it.
yeah, I got this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's how. Bro, that's how it goes. You gotta work your steps in there to get to where you're trying to go. You
Yes,
can't
sir.
just get, jam your dick in there and just start fucking like the nigga on life said.
Yes, sir. You gotta work your way into it.
You got to work it.
So she hit me with the nah, I can't really show you nothing naked, but I'll show you something in my bikini. She sent that jump. I'm like, okay, yeah, we got action.
Right.
It's gonna take a little work, but I can get in there.
Yeah, she sending me bikini.
Bruh.
Right.
That conversation went from that bikini picture to another nigga. And I'm like, what I miss?
Wait a minute.
What is conversation make this turn?
Why we talking about a nigga and I just saw your titties in a
Real talk.
bikini? Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So we end up getting off the phone.
Right.
Second longest conversation, all about another dude. I'm like,
and you can't. And when you're young and dumb, you don't want to tell her I don't want to talk about that because you don't. You think what you're doing is taking yourself out of some pussy.
Yep.
But not doing it, you're taking yourself out of getting some pussy.
Correct 100%. And that's all I was doing, bro. Every fucking conversation we had after that was how niggas ain't shit.
Right.
How niggas don't do this. How niggas don't do that.
Right.
And I was like, I'm fucking friendzoned. And I didn't even realize it until 5 or 6 conversations in after one bikini picture. And I'm like, bruh, all I done got this whole fucking time is a bikini picture. I ain't even see a nipple.
You're not getting no action.
It was a wrap, bro.
No action. And that's how, I mean, guys, fellas, ladies. And ladies, I want you to understand something because y'all asked the question, what's so bad about that? Did you not just hear what we just said? like that's what's so bad about it. Bruh. It's like y'all have to understand something. I could just speak for me. Women, I love y'all. I don't like you like that. We're just so different. Like our mentalities are so different, and I really, it's not even you. It's the way society kind of gives you the upper hand in a lot of these situations, and it's like we have to learn how to finesse. Y'all call it lying. I understand that. I don't have to lie, but I can make the truth sound a little sweeter than what it actually is.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how y'all are. It's like if we don't do these things, we giving niggas game right now. Like, cause the friend zone is horrible.
Terrible place.
Like I'll say this. I've never got down on a chick and got her number and said I want to be your friend. And if I did say that, I was playing, like I was trying. You can't have friends. It was
the intro.
Right. It was on some, I got a boyfriend. He don't let you have friends? Like that type shit.
Yep.
But I've never got down on a chick to be her friend, bro.
Nah.
Like, it doesn't happen like that. I've had females that I actually tried to smash. We became friends. Because I just realized this not happening.
Yeah.
Even though, in the back of my mind, I still would like to hit that ass. But it's like, I'm past it.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that happens.
Yep.
Like, or you grew up around me. Or it's like it's there is no like I met you to be your friend situation. That doesn't happen.
Never. And like I said, even when it comes to the female friend aspect, like you said, my intent was probably to smash.
Right.
But because we didn't, or you made it clear that it wasn't going to that level,
right.
Okay, we cool.
Okay.
But I'll say I got female friends that I'm just cool with that I haven't had sex with.
Right.
And I'm fine with that. Yeah. It's not in the back of my head now, especially that, I want to smash.
Right.
But have the thought ever crossed my mind before?
Yes.
Of course. I mean, that's
numerous times.
That's just being real.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that, the friend zone aspect, that's trash. That's tragic. And women, I understand why y'all do. I do.
I do.
But at the same time, it's like,
we fucking hate it.
Bruh.
We just fucking, I understand it. I'm not even mad at you, but I fucking hate it. Because it's just a horrible place to be. And then, when you telling us about another nigga, we know he knocking that shit out the box. It's like, and I'm trying to get in the damn box.
Exactly.
I'm the guy that you complaining about this nigga, and I'm the nigga you claim you want.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm going through it to this day. Like, I got love for her, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just hold on to maybe, but it's like, it's at the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know it's there.
Yeah.
Like you can tell it's there, but it's like for some reason, y'all just got this idea of ruining a friendship. And that could be a good excuse sometime.
Mm-hmm.
But I've actually been in situations where if I had done more that night, I was gonna smash.
My boy, I promise, bro. Sometimes I think we think the exactly alike, fool. Because that was gonna be my next story, bro.
Right.
It's not pressing the advantage when you have it.
Right.
And bro, it's like, yes, bro, because it's like I don't want to cross this line and then you regret it. But if I knew that you wanted it, I would have jumped over that motherfucker. Example. Once again, me, female friend, epic thought stage.
Yeah.
She knew I was going. She knew it, bruh. Yeah. She knew a nigga was thotting out here.
Right.
Didn't have no girl at this time.
Right.
So
I'm just you clean bill of health living like you just turned. I got you.
Free out here.
Yeah. I'm just smashing whatever come my way down.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Over her crib, bruh. We had already been drinking. It was a group of out drinking.
Yeah.
Had a good time or whatever. She was like, you know what? You want to come to the house? And I was like, man, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, we already been drinking. Shit,
yeah,
let's go ahead and go.
Let's do it.
So, you know what I'm saying? We go to the crib, we chilling, you know, just pouring up. Once again, still just pouring up, having a good time or whatever.
Yeah.
Listening to music, we really vibing. Like I said, once again, we just cool. We been cool.
Right.
Nothing ever happened.
Right.
So, man, by this time, we both drunk.
Full of.
Bruh, drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool. We drunk. I'm probably gonna have to spend the night because I know I'm twisted. She twisted.
Yeah.
So, man, bruh.
Oh, she got the own spot too?
Bruh.
Yeah.
So, she drunk and she was like, man, you ain't gonna hear me get in the bed. I'm probably need to change. I'm like, yeah, you probably gonna need to change, but I mean, if I'm going into your bed, talking myself out of
right,
pussy.
talking yourself out the box.
I'm like, shit, but if you gonna go in your room, I'm probably gonna, see, I'm probably gonna see something I shouldn't see.
Right.
And she was
just
like,
some dumbass
bruh,
shit.
dumbass. I'm like, she was like, yeah, you probably right. It probably be best if you sleep on the couch and I sleep in my room. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
Not realizing that I just talked myself out of some pussy.
And let me just explain how he talked himself out of some pussy, which I've done more than once. But this is what he did. Women don't like to know. Like, it's like, unless you've done it with them before, they don't like the idea of they knowing they finna submit to you. It's a weird fucking. It shouldn't be like that, but it's really how it is. Like, you can't make it so evident that you trying to fuck. Like, it's like you can't. Don't mention it. Just go with it.
Yep. And she was leading me to the bedroom, like
to the promised land.
It wasn't until after I woke up that morning and realized, bro, you could have fucking smashed.
Yes, bro. That's the worst feeling, bro.
She literally was like, help me change out of my clothes. That was, come fuck me, please. But I was drunk, and I wasn't paying no attention to the signs, and I was stupid.
Right.
So I wake up the next morning after spending the night on the couch.
Right.
Now I'm trying to smash.
Right.
The feeling gone like BB King said.
Right.
It's like,
the thrill is gone.
Bruh, it's like, I knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you good? She still in that junk, butt naked. So, of course, she all covered up, so a nigga can't see shit.
Right.
So, I'm like, you good? She was like, yeah, I think I'm all right. You finna go? I'm like, shit, I wanted to stay a little bit longer, trying to talk myself
right, now you trying to get back. Yeah.
Bruh. She was like, well, I ain't really feeling too good. I think I had a little too much to drink.
AKA you just turned off.
Yep. So I'm like, you sure? I'm like, she was like, yeah, I'm going to go back to sleep. Just lock the door when you leave. I'm like, all right. Bro, when I tell you I walked out that door, mother, stupid ass nigga. Bro, cuz.
Nobody knows.
I'm talking about, bro, it dawned on me as soon as I woke up what happened.
Yeah.
And it's like, first of all, to clear this up to any ladies hearing, you was going to take advantage of that drunk girl. Get the fuck up out of here. She knew what she was doing because she made a joke about it later that day.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, can we just fuck now? No, I don't, I'm like, damn.
I don't look at you like that.
Exactly.
I see you as a brother.
Bro, that shit had a nigga so hot. You literally was telling me, hey, bro, come help me to get naked. But I was so stupid, I talked myself out of it.
And look, man, we could go on and on about this shit, but the truth of the matter is, this is what you go through when you a sexually active young man and you don't know no better, and you kind of going through the thought stage. This is the thought stage for me. It's basically you start off thinking that every chick you talk to you got to be in a relationship with.
Man.
Then you do that and you realize you just wifed the girl that's she getting hit by everybody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you go through that and you get your little heart broke.
Yep.
Then you say maybe it was just her. Maybe relationship is what I need, but you're not even realizing it's not. And you do it again, and then you fuck it up. And not realizing that I didn't need a relationship because I wasn't done thotting, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you go into the thought mode where you're just doing crazy shit, like hitting chicks behind schools.
So I got one we didn't talk about.
Okay.
One that you regret. And fellas, if y'all, you know exactly what you got, that one you wouldn't even tell your closest homeboy about that you smashed.
The same girl that put me on Crown Vanilla. My Lord.
Oh, shit.
I was like, hey, well, baby, you know what I thought about when she left my house that morning? Because she stayed with me that night.
Yeah.
I said, somebody going to see this motherfucker coming out my house. Because she was about 290. I don't know. I ain't got a problem with juicy women, but at that time, I was hitting number slim, thick.
Yeah.
It was just like, she just came through one night. Like, nobody else was coming through for you, boy. And I knew she was going to take the opportunity.
Bruh. I got one, bro. I hit when I was living with my sister at a point in time in my life.
Okay.
And I was at a crib or whatever. And man, it was this girl, once again, somebody I used to work with, and she ain't stay too far away. We end up just kicking on some cool shit, conversation.
Right.
And she asked me where I stayed. And I was like, man, so and so. She was like, oh shit, I stayed like 10 minutes away. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, my brother stayed a little closer. He stayed about 5 minutes from that spot, and I was gonna be over there. How about we kicking? I'm like, all right, cool. Shit. I mean, I ain't doing nothing. Once again, when I hear that, my thought instincts go through the roof.
It's like, we might have action here.
We might have action. Even though you telling me you just want to chill, if I can get you in the house,
then,
we got action.
Because they're not going to say, I want, like, not too many women just going to say, come on, I want to fuck.
Exactly.
Because they really don't. They want to fucking kick it. Like,
yes.
they want both, but they can't. They're not going to ever say, let's fuck, unless you just gone. Or you been fucking her already.
Yep. So, bro, what happened was we ended up not kicking. What happened was she was like, I had to have somebody watch my son. I couldn't find nobody.
Right.
It's cool if I come through tonight. I'm like, even better. That's what I'm saying in my head.
Sun down.
Come on, bro. So she was like, I probably won't be there till about 11, 12. I'm like,
oof.
Oh,
yes, sir.
These is sweet spot hours right here. So
ain't nothing open but legs.
Boy.
And Dixie Queen.
So man, she was like, I'm probably gonna be smoking or something when I get there. Is your sister cool with me coming through, smoking? I'm like, shit, she ain't gonna be here, come through.
Yeah.
Man, bro, she came through the door, high as a mug, bro, dressed like she was got done fucking working out somewhere. Like, bro, she wasn't like presentable like some sexy shit. She just like she left the fucking basketball game like she about to hoop and shit.
She just dropped 20 and 10.
Real talk. And then shower afterwards or something.
Oh, okay.
So, bro, I'm like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? And it was just once again, it was a factor of I know she gonna come through because she mentioned it to me coming through.
Right. She wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, bro, she come through smelling like blunts and cigarettes. I'm like, man, bro, what the fuck, bro? When you had that thought, like, man, I probably shouldn't do this shit.
Right.
You about to make a bad move.
Right.
And, bro, we pretending to watch a movie or whatever. So, of course.
I hate that little time, I swear.
It's like,
we
bro,
both know what we're here for.
Why we gotta watch this fucking movie, bro?
I don't give a damn about single sisters in America. I don't give a damn about fucking Norbit. I don't want to watch none of this shit.
Cut all this shit off. We
Like,
know what we trying to do here.
right. We can kick it, like, but don't watch the movie. Like, get to rub some shit, touch some shit.
Come on now. This shit don't take a lot of effort.
No, it don't.
So, bro, get in the bed. Once again, bullshitting through this movie.
Right.
So, of course, as the ones that you trying to hide, she
Right.
all aggressive and shit. Like, all over nigga. This probably was the one time I actually wanted to watch the movie.
Like, damn.
Bruh, I'm talking about, like, aggressive as fuck. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, fuck, let me get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Bruh, smashed. After I bust a nut, I'm like,
Why the fuck did I do this?
bruh, the exact words that came.
I already know.
I'm like,
What Wayne say? As soon as I come to my senses.
bruh, that's exactly what it was, bruh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit. I was like, you finna go? I was thinking about spending the night.
Right.
I'm like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My sister kind of be tripping and shit.
Right.
She was like, but you just told me she wasn't coming back tonight. I'm like, well, I don't know. She might show up. You know,
Right.
I don't want her to have no problem with you being here. She was
Right.
like, well, okay, I guess I'll go. And, bro, as she was getting dressed, I was like, hurry up and get the fuck
Get
out
the
of here.
fuck out of here.
My nigga, I was like, I will never, ever, ever do this again.
Yeah, I just feel like you feel like a real hoe.
Bruh.
Just nasty. Just feel nasty.
Bruh, I'm talking about, bruh. When I walked behind her and closed the door, nigga, I was about to start praying. Like, God, take this away from me.
Yes.
I don't want to be this low of a thought.
I regret this. So
Bruh.
bad.
It was trash.
So look, man. We could go on all day. But we just wanted to give y'all some of our personal experiences with Thot, the adventures of Thot 100 podcast. Like,
Just part of the game, bro.
yeah. I'm not nowhere. I ain't gonna say I'm nowhere near the same, but I'm way more selective now. And I'm not just out here sticking my dick in anything. But about 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, yeah, I'm out here, G.
Bruh.
I was out here.
Yes, sir. And one thing I can say about me being a married man, bro, it changed your mindset on a lot of stuff because you start realizing why that lifestyle didn't benefit you as much as you thought it did.
Thought you did. Yeah, that's a fact.
Because when you young, like once again, you don't have the foresight to see
right
what
or
you
the
could
experience.
Yeah,
you just don't have it. You don't understand it. Like at one point, pussy was it was so important.
Yep.
Like, I'm skipping practice. I'm flogging my niggas out to go hoop and shit. It's like pussy is first.
Yep. And when you get older, you realize. Shit ain't even worth all that.
It ain't even worth it. All the shit is gonna come with it,
bruh.
So
yes, sir.
But yeah, so we appreciate y'all for listening to a new episode. This is our first official digital episode, so y'all let us know how we did. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, share, do all that, and